writing the code for tomorrow's equality. Across the shifting landscapes of technology and science, Black women are rising, not as mere participants, but as architects of the future. In the quiet hum of servers and the glow of computer screens, their stories unfold. Stories of resilience, brilliance, and unyielding determination. From the earliest days, when computers were human minds calculating by hand, to the dawn of artificial intelligence that now shapes our world, Black women have been the unseen forces propelling innovation forward. This is a journey through history and into the present, a celebration of those who defy barriers and redefine what it means to belong in STEM. Here, in the crucible of challenge and creativity, they forge new paths, illuminating the horizon for generations yet to come. Long before the word algorithm captured popular imagination, Black women were integral to the foundational work of computing. Consider the 1940s and 50s, when the world's first computers required human operators. Women who calculated trajectories and coded instructions with meticulous care. Among them, pioneers like Katherine Johnson, whose mathematical genius helped launch humanity beyond Earth's orbit. Her calculations, precise and unassailable, enabled the Apollo missions to succeed, a testament to intellect overcoming the twin forces of segregation and gender bias. These women were not anomalies. They were the vanguard, quietly shaping the modern era. Their legacy, often obscured, is now being reclaimed, inspiring new generations to see themselves as creators of technology, not just consumers. The present-day landscape of AI and STEM pulses with the energy of Black women who refuse to be sidelined. They are data scientists, engineers, ethicists, and entrepreneurs, melding technical prowess with a visionary insistence on justice. In a world where algorithms can perpetuate bias or dismantle it, these women confront the ethical dimensions of technology head-on. They know that AI is not neutral. It reflects the values of its creators. Through their work, they embed fairness and empathy into the very code that governs automated decisions, from healthcare diagnostics to criminal justice software. Their presence in boardrooms and labs signals a paradigm shift, one where technology becomes a tool for equity rather than exclusion. The barriers these women face are formidable. Systemic racism, gender discrimination, and a persistent lack of representation create a landscape fraught with obstacles. Yet, the resilience that defines their journey is woven from centuries of struggle and triumph. They build communities, both virtual and physical, that nurture talent and foster mentorship. Organizations led by Black women provide safe spaces where young girls can dream in binary and biology alike. These networks become lifelines, connecting novices to veterans, encouraging risk-taking, and celebrating every milestone. In this way, the roots of a renaissance are firmly planted in solidarity and shared purpose. Education is the soil from which this movement grows. Historically, access to quality STEM education for Black women has been limited by segregation and economic inequity. Yet, historically Black colleges and universities have long been crucibles of excellence, nurturing innovation against the odds. Today, these institutions continue to champion students who will become tomorrow's leaders in AI research and development. Beyond formal education, coding boot camps, online platforms, and community workshops democratize learning, breaking down barriers with radical inclusivity. The digital age offers new opportunities, but only if those doors are held open wide. Black women in STEM education are not just participants. They are architects of access, reshaping curricula and pedagogy to reflect diverse experiences and needs. Among the rising stars is Dr. Timnit Gebru, a computer scientist whose advocacy for ethical AI has reverberated worldwide. Her work exposes how facial recognition technology can perpetuate racial bias, challenging the very foundations of modern surveillance. Dr. Gebru's courage embodies a new kind of leadership, one where technical expertise and social conscience are inseparable. Alongside her, countless others are pioneering innovations that prioritize humanity over profit, questioning assumptions embedded deep within datasets and models. Their voices echo beyond the lab, influencing policymakers and the public alike, reminding us that technology is a reflection of collective values and must be wielded with care. The creative power of Black women in STEM extends beyond research and policy into entrepreneurship and innovation hubs. They build startups that harness AI to solve pressing problems, health disparities, educational inequities, environmental justice. These ventures are more than businesses. They are movements, redefining what technology can achieve when driven by diverse perspectives. The founders blend technical savvy with lived experience, crafting solutions rooted in community needs. Their success challenges stereotypes and expands the narrative of who can innovate. In these stories, we see the enduring truth that representation matters, not just in numbers, but in leadership and vision. The ripple effects of this movement reach into the classrooms of middle schools and high schools, where young Black girls encounter role models who look like them, speak their language, and share their dreams. Programs that emphasize mentorship and hands-on experience ignite passions that might otherwise remain dormant. The spark of curiosity becomes a flame, fueled by encouragement and opportunity. In these moments, the future of AI STEM is no longer an abstract concept. It is a tangible possibility waiting to be grasped. The pipeline grows stronger, its flow sustained by the determination of those who refuse to let history dictate destiny. Technology itself becomes a canvas for expression and activism. Black women coders design platforms that amplify marginalized voices, harnessing AI to dismantle misinformation and promote social justice. In virtual reality spaces and hackathons, they create new narratives that challenge dominant paradigms. This intersection of art, technology, and advocacy redefines what it means to innovate. It is a renaissance, not merely of invention, but of identity and power. Each line of code, each algorithm refined, is a brushstroke in a larger masterpiece that envisions a more equitable world. The journey is not without setbacks. The tech industry remains a landscape where microaggressions and systemic barriers persist. Yet, the collective strength of Black women in STEM transforms adversity into fuel for change. Their stories inspire allies and challenge institutions to evolve. Diversity initiatives, once symbolic gestures, are now becoming structural commitments, though the work is far from complete. The future depends on sustained investment in equity and inclusion, on recognizing the genius in overlooked places. As these women ascend, they carry with them the hopes of entire communities, embodying the promise of a future where technology serves all humanity. As artificial intelligence continues to reshape our world, the stakes could not be higher. The decisions made today will reverberate for generations, shaping employment, privacy, and social interaction. Black women leaders in AI hold a unique vantage point, one informed by histories of exclusion and resilience. Their vision integrates technical mastery with cultural insight, ensuring that emerging technologies reflect the richness of human experience. This is not just progress, it is a reclamation of power and possibility. In their leadership, we glimpse a future where innovation is inclusive, compassionate, and just. The roots of this renaissance run deep, anchored in history, nourished by perseverance, and blossoming into a future radiant with promise. Black women in AI and STEM are more than pioneers. They are stewards of a movement that will define the moral and technological contours of the 21st century. Their stories compel us to rethink who belongs in the narrative of innovation, and why that matters. They remind us that true progress arises when every voice is heard, every mind valued. As the sun rises on this new era, it illuminates a path paved by courage, brilliance, and unyielding hope. They are writing the code for tomorrow's equality, line by line, breakthrough by breakthrough. Their journey is a testament to the power of roots deeply planted, reaching upward toward a future where technology becomes a beacon of justice and possibility. In their hands, AI is not a cold machine, but a living expression of human dignity and vision. This is the Roots Renaissance, a story still unfolding, rich with promise and poised to transform the world. And as we bear witness, we are reminded that the future belongs to those bold enough to imagine it differently, and brave enough to build it anew. This has been Roots Renaissance. See you in the next chapter.